welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy, Troy. Man, I appreciate you tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe to the No One Cares channel. Now, on today's show, I want to talk about a video that I saw on TikTok of a female bragging and saying that she will always feed her child first before a man. And I want to react and respond to it because a guy really had a good response to her message. He had a great response to it, and I just want to add to it and react to it. But we are in a situation right now to where we're dealing with modern women, African-American women who lack guidance. They're not humble. Back in the day, the women knew that the man got the meal. The man got the steak and the kids got what was left over, whether it was ground beef or turkey or ham. But the man got the steak. He got the best piece of meat. The women back in the day understood those things. Now, over time, through feminism, through social media, our ladies have been ruined. Now they're making videos bragging about feeding their kids first and wondering why no man wants to hang around. So I'm going to really expound on this, but let's play the video. Yeah, this is a very bad thing that we got going on today with our modern African-American women. Here we go.
We know better than that. This ain't about who's going to eat first. This is about respect. You just want to disrespect them. That's it. And that's why you're single, struggling. You can't blame nobody but yourself. So go ahead and get with your bald head girlfriends and y'all talk about how bad men are when y'all just disrespectful. And that's how come we leave. And we still gonna drain these balls. And then Pookie gonna drop another baby in you, and then you're gonna disrespect them. Then he gonna take off, and then you're gonna be done sealed your singleness. You done sealed it. But your disrespect pretty much is gonna keep you single anyway.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I totally agree with that. When we're talking about these modern women, man, they are in bad shape, physically and mentally. You know, most of our African American women, I think 70 to 80% of them are obese, and they don't understand that their value is their beauty. When a man gets a woman, all he gets is her. But if there isn't a return on his investment, he's not going to invest in that. Man, we're not going to invest in a woman and not get a return on it. We'll have sex with a woman. We'll chill with a woman. We'll, shoot the shit with her. But we're not going to really invest in her. And women need a man to really invest in them. Even if they're not in a marriage, even if the dude messes with her for real, she needs a man that's going to deal with her for real, that's going to want to be around her. And the only way a woman is going to keep a man around her is to be his best option for everything. She needs to, whenever he's thinking about food, whenever he's thinking about relaxation, she needs to be the first one to come to his mind. She has to be a pleasure to be around. Unfortunately, like the brother said in this video, that's not the case. Now, a man of value is going to have options. He's going to go and get another woman like this guy said. We still going to drain them balls. We still going to drain them balls. Now, old weak beta male will hang around and get the plate after the kids, but this isn't like what he said. It's not even about, exactly who gets the food first, like who eats first. It's a respect thing. You want to show the man has to be respected to perform how he needs to perform. A man isn't going to perform to his best ability if he's not getting respected. And part of the respect is him getting his plate first. That's how it goes. That's part of his respect. And you have women making videos going against it. So they're really keeping themselves single. There's a couple of comments right here I want to look at. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. It says, Swanick Nicole says, my kids are definitely eating first. The next woman said, just because you single, you struggling? Woo, the mindset of these men. Sickening. Sounds personal. And with the laughing emojis. The next girl, he just made me want to vomit. It's like when a man gives a woman direction, and these are all African American women that we see right here. When a man gives a woman direction, the African American women, they get mad. They start taking the fits about it. Ooh, it's sickening. Ooh. They start acting like it's a nasty thing when a man lets you know what he wants, what he's about. When he tells you the truth, they act like, oh, it's just the worst thing ever. They like to be lied to. Now, this female said, she said, yes, my child will always get the first plate. Well, what's going to happen when that child gets older and leaves the home? Then you're going to be wishing that you had that man. Children they're going to get grown and they're going to go. They're going to be gone. They're not going to be your child forever. But since you're not valuing a man, since you don't want to keep a man, since you don't want to change, you are going to try to make your son a son husband. You're going to try to keep your daughter in your home so that she can take care of you because you refuse to adapt and mold to a man. So now you're going to force your kids to take care of you. And this is the situation we have going on with our modern African American women. And they making videos about it, putting themselves in a bad situation. Now, let's be honest. We don't see other races of women talking like this. And what happens is they just keep, they're able to keep a weak male around and he'll impregnate them. And then down the road, they'll be wishing they had a real man. But they failed to make the change. They failed to make the adjustments. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This is something, this is crazy. This is something that I had to talk about, that I had to do a video on, man. Our modern African American women are the most cocky. They have the biggest mouths. They're unable to humble themselves. When you talk, they start talking. All right. When you talk, they start talking. But then when you be quiet, they ain't got nothing to say. They don't have no solutions. But then when you come with a solution, then they want to bite back. So it's like a lose-lose. If you talk and you have a solution to a problem and you present it, they want to argue with the solution. Well, then you ask them, do you have a solution? They don't have a solution. But they want to argue with you when you have a solution, but they don't have a solution. The only solution they have is keeping themselves single. I appreciate y'all tuning into the No One Cares channel because no one cares. No one's going to tell the African American ladies that they need to find and keep a man. No one's going to tell them because the world makes all its money on keeping these women single. That's how this world turns. We're able to sacrifice. We make logical decisions. Emotional decisions trap people. The best decisions are made under logical thinking. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the No One Cares channel, man. Comment, like, subscribe. Until you change your mindset, no one cares. But just no one cares. And he wants you to become the best version of yourself. I'm out.